Immanuel Kant, the great German philosopher, said that two things filled him with awe and wonder: the starry night sky above and the moral law within. When scientists think about the mathematical simplicity of the laws of the universe that give rise to the workings of this complex and beautiful world, they can't help but describe an intelligent cause to it. They call God. But they know him only as much as his attributes of power and wisdom are displayed through his workmanship in nature. Only as much as you can know Steve Jobs from the iPhones. It is the cold and distant knowing of God of Spinoza. Thus, these are the elements of religion naturally revealed, meaning God doesn't have to send us a personal letter to notify us about His existence, but His handicraft displayed in the skies is plain enough as a testament to His existence. There is also another element of natural religion, evident by the reason of things. The moral law of conscience, which one cannot ignore, implicates a moral lawgiver. Thus, in natural religion, God is known as its giver and the guardian of its justice. Thus, in natural religion, the relationship between God and man is that as between Lord and servant, master and slave. However, this relationship becomes that of between a judge and a criminal when natural man violates the moral law either due to the ignorance of his will or a momentary succumbing to the evil inclinations of his heart at the dark hour of temptation. Thus, B.B. Warfield, the 19th century Christian theologian, says, in natural religion, God is known only as He has revealed Himself in His acts of creation and government of the world. It grows out of the recognized relations of creature and maker. It is the creature's response to the perception of its Lord in feelings of dependence and responsibility. When the creature has become a sinner, the relations proper to its creature, to its Lord, are superseded by relations proper to the criminal to its judge. Of course, Christianity does not abolish or supersede this natural religion, it vitalizes it, it conforms it, and fills it with richer content. But it does much more than that. It transforms it and makes it with its supplements a religion fitted for and adequate to the needs of a sinful man. Now we come to see the central claims made about the person of Jesus Christ. The first claim is that He is the revelation of the unknown God known only through His acts of creation. The second claim is that He on the cross takes the punishment for our wrongs and offenses against the infinite majesty of God for those who seek repentance and forgiveness. Now we come to see the uniqueness of these claims. Many, by subjective religious experiences, could claim revelations of the divine. But since we have no access to their experience, we are neither convinced nor warranted to be so. However, the miraculous and the blameless life of Jesus that bear evidence to His divinity can be verified in the records of history. It is indeed compelling to think that the God who has given us the ability of sense and reason would not require its foregoing, but to employ them in its fulfilling use in our seeking of Him. The historical evidence comes from many strands together to make a forceful cumulative case. Here we discuss only a few for the sake of brevity. Many first century Greco Roman sources mention the events in the life of Jesus that are mentioned in the Gospels. Here we see Tacitus, an important first century Roman historian, mentioning the death of Jesus by crucifixion. It is very hard to explain the explosion of Christianity in the first century and the brave martyrdom of the apostles and many Christians, except by their experience of their encounter with their risen Lord, especially considering they were dying for no material gains. This is why the Apostle Peter says that we did not follow cleverly devised myths but were eyewitnesses to His majesty. God cannot qualify His truth by any higher authority than His own majesty. Therefore, we invite you to encounter His majesty in the pages of the Gospels. We wish to thank you for giving us the opportunity to share the Gospel. If you have questions and comments, do write to us and we will get in touch with you.